Power Trip on the Fan.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome number 29.
Pair of panties.
Would you be quiet, Rosie?
Are you through, Mr. Wizard?
Scott Stapp is this summer's rock and roll savior.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper, gang. Yeah. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang. Yes. Boy, that is good news.
It is the 27th day of February, 2024. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday morning on your favorite morning show, the Power Trip Morning Show. Big show today. John Bonus is going to make a special call in about 6:20 from Twins spring training to try to calm Saucy down. We'll also have Marnie Galarnar coming in, and maybe Mark Rosen. Hell, I don't know. But here's some comedy. I know that. Dusty Slay on Cracker Barrel, my favorite Power Trip Morning Show. It's Tuesday morning. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I like Cracker Barrel. They had a lot of billboards in the South for a while. They were all over the interstate. And I like most of them. But one billboard said this. It said, biscuits are like spoons you can eat. Right? Because that's not true, right? Like a biscuit ain't nothing like a spoon. Like, yeah, you can eat it, but that don't make it like a spoon. The reason I didn't like it is I felt like these billboards were only in the South, and I didn't want people not from the South to come driving through here, think we're down here trying to eat spoons. Because we're not down here trying to eat spoons. I'm just saying, you can't go around replacing biscuits with spoons and spoons with biscuits, you know? Like, nobody's born with a silver biscuit in their mouth. Nobody in the mountains right now is playing the biscuits, yeah? Eat crumbs everywhere. Nobody's melting heroin down on a biscuit. Actually, I don't know if that's true or not.
With your hand? With your mouth?
Never been to Cracker Barrel. What am I missing here? Let me see here. The menu looks like a lot of stuff I wouldn't eat. Boy, I don't want that. Oh, man.
Cracker Barrel whales, right, Hogs?
Beef and
pretty good.
pork,
yeah.
Seafood, burgers, and salad.
Gift shop is
boy. They got a gift shop.
Yeah, the gift shop is cool. They got apple butter, which is always a win.
Yeah, apple butter whales.
And it's something different, something new.
Yeah, man.
You know?
It looks like they got some nice drinks. Maybe I'll just go there and drink.
Yeah, do that.
Looks like they got some lemonades and some, I don't know what this is. Maybe a shake of some kind.
You're not talking about your food stuff again, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Who got mad about that?
Everybody's mad. We just do the same thing every day, and they're right.
Who said that?
Everybody on Twitter yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, the Tommy story is getting polarizing.
Yeah, it's not that. It's that you keep doing the same thing every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me specifically?
Yeah, I've decided it's your fault, and I'm sick of it. So I'm on the listener's side. So today I say we do something completely different. Sports all damn day.
Okay.
And nothing else. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys.
Sauce, the floor is yours.
Yep, good luck, everybody.
Let's see here. The Combine kind of starts today. PA is there live. We will hear from Kwesi and KOC, not on PA show. I think they're on with PA tomorrow, but they will speak to the media. That's fun.
Oh.
Let's see here. The Wolves and Wild all play tonight.
Okay.
That'll be great.
All right. This is great.
Kirk Cousins is still not, he's throwing, which is great, on a tennis court.
What's he throwing?
A football.
Why is he on a tennis court?
Some people think, and this is why the internet is sometimes cool and sometimes great. Some people think he's on a tennis court because the hardness of a tennis court has no give or something. I don't know. I have no idea. because then his leg is
Would you
fine
please
on a
do me
tennis
favor?
court.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just say something. Just pretend you know.
Oh, it's because of the hardness of the tennis court.
Yeah, hang
It's
on.
good for his
I don't know if
Achilles.
you don't understand sports radio.
And not knowing things
Yeah.
is what you do every day.
Yeah,
They're
stop
asking you to do something different.
So you don't have to be right. Have you not learned anything from our culture? Just
No.
say something.
Okay.
Yeah, when does this show know anything?
And when does the world know anything?
Yeah.
Just say something.
Just
if you
say
say it
stuff.
enough, people will believe it.
So anyway, Kirk Cousins was throwing on a tennis court because that's the only way his Achilles stays intact.
I
Do
think
you know what I
yes.
almost did? You know
Yes.
what I almost did?
Swore?
No, I almost said something that I would have said yesterday.
Which was?
Was he throwing up? Yeah, I would have gone for something funny.
Oh, God,
Oh.
that again.
I know. So I'm saying I'm not going to do that today.
Not that.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to piss
Yeah.
people off.
You don't piss people off.
I'm trying not to piss people off. I'm trying to do something new. God, there's so many things I could have done on today's show that I did yesterday. I'm really grateful that they told me about it and realized I did the same thing every day.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for almost 23 years. Maybe it is time to do something brand new. Like James Webb. Yesterday he didn't eat hot dogs, he ate pistachios.
Who the hell's James
Who the
Webb?
hell's that?
He's the guy who eats the food.
James Webb.
I don't know. Isn't he the guy who wins all the food eating
No.
contests?
Joey
You
Chestnut?
mean Joey Chestnut?
James Webb beats Joey Chestnut.
Oh,
Oh.
he beat Joey Chestnut.
You heard what I said?
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
What did he eat?
Pistachios.
Oh, that's new.
338 pistachios in 8 minutes.
Wow.
I've never had pistachios. Am I supposed to say that, or is that old news?
That's old news.
That's old
dude.
news,
Say
man.
something weird,
God.
like tell us how much you love pistachios. And call them pistachios, by the way, because the kids love it when you shorten things.
Yeah. Say that you're eating pizza now.
Just don't mention it. That's all.
You eat them, right, Hogs?
What?
Pistachios?
I don't know what that is, man.
The nut?
I'm looking at the picture here.
Kinda
Major
wanna put
League
that
Eating
Right on the button bar, but I can't do that anymore.
at Eating Contest on Twitter.
Yeah.
He eats 338 pistachios and wins $5,000.
That ain't nothing.
5,000 for winning?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
gotta
Play
eat-
poker, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't buy a bag of pistachios.
You
for
got to
that.
eat a lot if you're only making that to do one Major League Eating contest.
Right.
Right.
You got to eat all the time, man.
And who the hell's James Webb think he is?
I don't know. I've never heard of him.
You gotta have some pride.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's into outer space. He does a lot of stuff with
Telescopes?
satellites.
See, that's the kind of comedy you would have done yesterday.
Wait,
Yeah.
so the same guy,
Yeah.
the James Webb Space Telescope, is a space. See, now I don't normally talk space. This is new. Is a space telescope designed to conduct infrared astronomy. This guy is the same guy that ate a bunch of pistachios.
Same guy.
Right.
He's a Renaissance man. He can do a little bit of everything.
That's right.
Who's the closest to the Renaissance man on this show? Lieber, probably. Lieber's got his
Yeah.
hands.
We don't
in a lot
have
of
any
different
Renaissance
things.
man on this show. That is the problem. Have
Well-
you not been reading stuff?
Well, Tommy is a Renaissance man, but we can't tell you why. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
He's definitely got his hand in pretty much everything.
This is for you, Nick from Blaine. I hope that you're loving this. This is brand new stuff.
So Nick from Blaine tweeted at you yesterday?
Everybody did yesterday.
Oh.
Did you guys not open social media after you leave here?
It's all I do. I
I know,
didn't
so
see
I'm
anything.
surprised.
I don't know. If I see anything even remotely negative, I don't engage in it. So
Obviously, that's the problem.
I have
That
no.
is the problem right there. How
I
would you
didn't see
know
this
that
one.
that we suck so badly if you don't open social media?
Oh, I see.
Somebody yesterday said mermaids are real.
Yeah, no, that was you. Don't do
Yeah, that was
again.
you. You said
Son
that
of a bitch.
Randy believed that mermaids are real.
Yeah, but then somebody on Twitter, I'm just going back and I don't see anybody saying I mean, I do the same thing over and
do,
over
do.
again.
No doubt.
See, don't say stuff like doo-doo. Damn it.
And then I see, yeah.
That's why Meat Sauce Robot is easy to write for.
Well, yeah.
God, he should just do the show.
Yeah, man.
Again, that would save the company a lot of money.
Yeah.
It really would.
Why would you openly say that?
I think they know.
Who cares?
The guys down the hall know why Meat Sauce Robot works.
Well, yeah. And as Hawk said, who cares?
Who cares?
Sauce, it's the second you get fired from here, think about it. When you got fired in 2009 over the phone by Steve Versnick.
Yeah, man.
You didn't know where to turn. You didn't know what to do. You were just going to spend your 3-month severance on like cigars.
And Chipotle.
Right? And Chipotle.
Yeah.
Now in 2024, if you got fired over the phone today by Steve Versnick, just to, do a throwback thing, in your heart of hearts, you could eat a whole bunch of pistachios and win $5,000.
Maybe that's my new thing.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat one pistachio for $5,000.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're great.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of things I wouldn't eat for $1 million.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. That's what the texters were saying.
338 pistachios in 8 minutes.
Yeah. That does seem like a lot now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's a ton.
Hey, did you guys hear that Johnny Bones is calling in today?
Yeah.
He's calling in at 6:20 to break down this newest twin acquisition to shut you up.
How the hell do you say his name? Anybody know?
Yeah, Margot.
I think so.
Is it just Margot?
Yeah.
Or is it Margot?
Hold on.
I think it's Margot. I think it is.
I don't know, Margot.
Manuel Margot.
With a hard
It
T.
is definitely not Margot.
If
I
it-
don't think it's Margot.
I hope it is Margot.
I don't know, Margot.
Because then we can
What a-
play that.
What a great
If it's
scene.
Margot, that button's dead. That sucks. We
Here's
need
Derek
that button.
Falvey.
Adding another guy who's center field capable, who, from everything we've gathered, hearing from guys that have been with them in Tampa and other spots, how instinctive he is, how good he is off the bat, how good his reads are, his ability to go in both directions to go get it. So we think he has that center field capability, but also, there's no secret about our roster that we have some left-handed hitting, corner outfield bats, and there may be some opportunities when you got a tough lefty on the mound. There's that right-handed complement, and we think he's a plus outfielder in the corner. So we think that fit for us, the combination of center field ability.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, how the hell do you say his name?
Say his name.
Right.
And by the way, he's making it sound like the guy's the second coming of
No,
Christ.
he's just a cheap
He hit
option.
264 and
Right.
4 home runs in 99 games
Now
last
we're
year.
doing it. This is what they want.
Yeah,
Really
on
excited
Sports
about the chance to add him to the group. Guy who comes really highly reviewed as a teammate, clubhouse guy, or otherwise. Anyone you talk to talks about how positive that side is. We know what he is on the field. Feel like fought through some things last year actually, and is back to full health. And excited about the chance for him. He can play all 3 outfield spots. Fits us really well.
Oh, son of a bitch. Whatever. Who cares? We're calling it Margot.
How do you say his
Yeah.
first name?
Manuel.
Yeah, it's Manuel.
I don't know, Margot.
Manuel.
I don't care how you say his last name. That's how it works.
It's not Manuel.
EJ Manuel. I don't know. Can we do that bit anymore?
Just hoping that it is.
Yeah. I don't know. Why doesn't that guy say what his name is?
Where's Zach at?
I don't know.
He'll be here at 7.
Oh. Cool. I guess, Zach, if you're at home, do something for me. Look up that guy's name, find out how you say it.
And we traded away a guy whose name I definitely know, Noah Miller. I shouldn't say I know it, I just know how to pronounce it.
Sure.
So he's gone, and we got Manuel Margot. Or Margot.
It's Margot.
Who knows?
I don't care.
Yeah, Hawks doesn't care anymore.
I don't give a damn.
Actually, again, Sauce, lesson learned. Do this twin story, but say his name like you're 1,000% sure how to say it. Like
And then
it's
say,
your,
add Junior to it.
like it's your,
Brilliant.
like it's your kid. That's
All
how
right.
confident you
Yeah.
are in how to pronounce the name. Go ahead.
The Minnesota Twins acquired outfielder Manuel Margot.
I mean,
You can't do it.
See, I
this
can't do
is
it.
your
I can't do
own
it.
Can't do
son's
it.
name.
Manuel Margot.
Call him Manny.
Yeah, Manny Margot.
Ooh, I
From
like
the
that.
Los
That's
Angeles
even better.
Dodgers for shortstop Noah Miller, the Twins' 18th overall prospect.
Yep.
So the one guy they wanted yesterday, Kiki Hernandez, was probably too
Hold on.
expensive,
Hold on.
so they went this
Please,
way.
don't pretend they didn't want Manuel Margot all the time.
Well, maybe they
Did you
did.
not hear what Kiki Rodriguez just said there?
Hey, who was the other name that the Twins got in this trade?
Yeah, write that down.
Yep.
Wow.
God, I'm with the listeners.
What a sports reporter you
I'm with
are.
the listeners. We got to freshen things up.
Why are the listeners so mad?
I don't know.
They're mad because some of them are tired of the Tommy
And
story.
they paid such good money for this show.
Oh, here we go.
Come on. Give them their money's worth, bitch.
Okay, I got it.
What's the other guy we got?
The other guy we got in yesterday's trade,
Just say a damn name.
Brian Bryant.
No.
It probably is.
Yeah, what do you care, Corey?
And at
You're not
least you
going to
said
watch
it
a
with-
Twins game.
And here's what I'm doing today, too. because people don't seem to understand. It's not my fault. We can't play music anymore. Here's what I'm going to do. You ready? This is Queen. I hit that at exactly 5:44 and 30 seconds. Are you ready?
Yeah.
10 seconds. 15. It's getting dangerous, guys.
Oh, no.
I know. This is 20. Oh, no. It's like a ticking time bomb. Hurry up, Freddie. 25, 6, 3, 2.
This whole thing's falling apart.
If I turn it off just for a second and then turn it back on, technically.
That's a good question.
That's
Can
what
you
I'm
do
saying.
that?
I just did it. Do you not understand?
yeah!
This is fresh and new, bitch.
Oh my God, did you just figure out the loophole?
I think I did.
What if we go into the system and every 29 seconds just put 1 second of silence? We did it, guys.
That's it. Now, are you happy with me out there?
This sounds great, man.
All right, Marty Gellner in a little bit. John Bonus in a little bit via the telephone, probably 0.1.
At 6:20 in the
He
morning?
hasn't gone to bed yet.
I think Rosie will be here,
Who cares?
but
Come in or don't. I don't care. It's up to you.
I don't know if he'll have anybody famous with him or not. We'll see.
Hold on. I gotta be counting seconds here.
Hold your hands up.
I don't want to interrupt Talkie.
Talkie?
Well, in about
Talkie?
16 seconds, you're going to have 1 second
No more
of silence.
talkie.
According to Google, it's Manuel Margot.
That's exactly what we thought. Maybe we are sports experts.
Yes, see, take that, Stephen Blaine.
Yes, Stephen.
More of the repetitive, stupid, boring power trip morning show after this on the fan.
You gotta put me inside. Let me go.
Off the fan.
Welcome back to the all-new Power Trip Morning Show. It's 5:51. Corey, I think we should douse or dose meat sauce Paul Lambert with estrogen.
Why?
Secretly.
I'm not a
How do you
woman.
do that?
Great question.
Pills?
Great question.
Injections?
There's a hardcore rock band out in Tennessee called Lorana. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay. On Sunday, they had to announce, Lorana announced they are parting ways with their singer, Diego.
The guy who works here?
Yep, that's right. Why? Because he did something really messed up to his teammate and bandmate, Six, with 2 X's, by the way. Hold on.
That's pretty cool.
Diego wanted to steal Six's fiance. Her name's Caroline. So he started dosing Six with estrogen.
Oh, come on.
Apparently, Diego has some kind of job in the fitness or supplement industry. And he was providing Six with 2 X's with a pre-workout formula and secretly loading it up with estrogen.
Really?
Six noticed something was wrong when he was breastfeeding the kid down the street.
Is that in the story? That's in the story?
I'm reading news, bitch.
Yeah, just
Why
let
you
him
think I'm mad at
read.
me?
You think I'm making stuff up?
I wasn't trolling you on the internet yesterday.
Just let him read.
I'm sorry, please understand. They're sick of me being nice.
Oh.
Do you understand?
All right, well, I'll take it from both of you.
Okay.
And honestly,
Ooh.
Sauce,
Thanks, Tommy.
the level of testosterone that's currently flowing through your brain and
Yeah.
blood is
It's driving us
annoying.
crazy.
Oh, I'm
It's driving us
okay.
crazy.
So you'd like
So,
me to be
yeah.
a lady?
I would like you to have estrogen, not testosterone.
I want you to. Yeah. Oh,
I'm not a woman.
right.
Not yet.
The band says Diego was, quote, attempting to force a transition onto him for at least 5 months in hopes that he would give him the opportunity to swoop in and basically steal the fiance. All it did was cost Six with 2 X's thousands of dollars in medical bills as he tried to figure out what the hell was going on with him. Now that he does know, he still has to see an endocrinologist for 7 months to see if his hormone levels get back to work so he can make some whores moan.
Wow.
Let the boy read.
Yeah.
Please.
That's not an editorial. He's just reading.
Right. I'm just trying to do the news, man.
I
got one
like
job.
that, though.
How about that? That's dastardly.
Yeah,
is what
That is dastardly.
That's dastardly.
Man.
That's the kind of stuff that female serial killers do, right?
Right.
They're always passive. They don't just shoot you in the face or stab you to death. It's always they poison you.
Yeah, it's a long
slowly.
game. It's a long game, you know?
Yep. Less confrontational.
That's right.
Well, unless you were that one lady.
Who, Margot?
No,
Eileen Warros.
yeah, she just killed people.
Warnos? Is there an N in there? I don't know.
Warnos, yeah.
I don't know how to say her last
I don't
name.
know now that you say that.
Since I can't ask this
Warros.
question anymore, I'll just ask it this way.
Go ahead, bitch.
Would Corey? That's new.
That's still lame, though.
Who are we talking about?
And again, you got to just say you know.
Corey would.
Yeah, there you go. That's good.
And I know Chris would as well.
Don't call me that.
The actual gal or Charlize Theron playing her?
No, the actual gal.
Oh, man. I mean, Chris would because she's famous.
And she's mean. I mean,
Yeah.
listen,
And it's dangerous.
the idea that I might die every time I sleep with her
Yeah.
really does it for me.
Yeah. That's Chris's thing.
Don't call me that.
Fine. That's Hoggs' thing.
Thank you.
You guys think you could be in a committed relationship with a hit man?
I don't know, Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, but like a lady.
Oh.
Who killed people?
Yeah, like a
Oh,
contract
you are
killer.
politically correct. I am proud of you for calling a lady a hitman.
Well, what would
Yeah.
it be called, I guess?
A hit person?
No, he's right. It is a hitman.
Right. But like, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
But let's say you're not Mr. Smith. You're just Paul.
Mr. Paul, yeah.
But Angelina Jolie is your wife or fiance or committed girlfriend, but she is a contract killer, and you know that she's a contract killer.
Right.
In or out?
Ooh.
I'd probably be in.
How about if you don't know for the first, let's say, 2.5 years you're together, and then you find out the entire time you've been with her?
That seems like the level of commitment I want out of a relationship. So that seems perfect. Now
Yeah.
you say that. I don't really want to know what they do for a living.
Yeah.
You know?
And they're off around the world half the time, so
Right.
you
Yeah.
got time
This
to
is
yourself.
Yeah.
This is
She's
perfect.
happy because she's killing people for money. I'm happy because I'm playing cards and losing money.
Right.
In
Yeah.
fact, I'm losing the money she's making for killing.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's a win-win.
So
think you're
she's
right.
killing and I'm getting killed.
Right. I want the relationship to be like this. Honey, I'm home. You were gone?
Yeah.
And then I'm all,
Yeah, and then you're real horny.
yeah.
Yeah, what were you doing? I bubbled a regional tournament. Why? What were you doing? Murdering people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Same thing.
Yeah. I off someone.
Yeah. Whoa.
Right. Yep.
I like it.
I mean, if she looked like Angelina Jolie, I think you'd have to put up with all the murder.
You'd almost have to. I mean, I would hope that she bathes.
Right, so she's not covered in murder blood.
Yeah, I don't want murder blood
Yeah.
in
You
my
hope she
place of repose.
You'd also have to be
bathes.
very confident that you're not valuable enough to be killed.
Right.
And also, you'd have to go out of your way to never gain any knowledge on anything.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then if somebody thinks you are a threat, they would want you eliminated.
Yeah. I probably would have to wear a body cam all the time.
Well, yeah, if you're
Because
sleeping with Angelina Jolie, you're going to want to document that.
not just because of the sexiness, but also whenever she does decide the world's had enough of me,
Yeah.
I need it to be documented.
Right. I mean, you're still dead, but at least justice will prevail.
Yeah, I'll be hovering above y'all,
Yeah.
going, watch the film.
Oh.
And Sauce, of course, thinking I'm talking about the Combine.
Yeah, which I'll watch.
It's
I
elite
can't wait.
TV.
It is
It
elite
is.
TV.
You know what it is? Can I restate what I said? It's elite TV to me.
You said that yesterday.
Yeah. I don't think poker is great, but you watch it.
My favorite sporting event of the year
Correct.
is the World Series of Poker Final
That's
Table.
for you.
It's not even close.
Yeah, that's cool.
Not even the final table, just the whole 10 days. I watch all of it. All of it. Sometimes multiple times
Yeah, man.
throughout the old year. Why not? All right, front page sports when we get back.
Johnny Bones at 6:20,
Oh, hell yeah.
live from Florida.
Marnie Gellner at about 7. Rosie at 7:30. In the box in the 8 o'clock hour. Lots to get to between now and 9 on the brand new Power Trip Morning Show.
The Fan.
Any of you guys read the weather ever?
Yeah, I got it. Do you want to know it, Daddy?
Yeah, what was it? Is it going to be cold today or is it going to snow today?
I think it's going to do a little of both. The high today is 45, the low is 13 with a 40% chance of snow.
Oh, man.
Then it bottoms out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the low is 6, the high is 21, then 50, 58, 62, 69.
Only if she's 5'3".
59, and then in the 40s.
Please don't do that over and over
Almost freaking 70 degrees on Sunday.
Yeah.
Let's go. I mean, I'm not going outside, so I don't care. But you guys are going to be super pumped at golf.
Yeah.
Oh, golfing on Sunday?
No.
It's going to be 70.
No, I got other things.
What do you got?
Oh, my God.
I got the combine to watch.
No, he's doing his bit, right? He's doing something. He has nothing
Don't
to
do
do.
bits.
He's just doing his new bit where
Yeah, I got
he
plans.
has
Did you not hear
things
this
to
is the
do.
all-new Power Trip Morning
I'm going to
Show?
go out and do stuff.
Like?
Attack the day.
Such as?
No more napping. I'm going to start running.
Oh, my God.
Don't
That's
do that.
my new thing.
Don't do it.
Running.
God
do it.
help us.
I just felt
Why?
like running. It starts snowing at 4, apparently, today. In the Twin Cities area.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Well, it'll last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be dropping all the way down today. Boy, oh boy. Just terrible. And then better after that. So, there's your weather. But now it's time for sports.
Time now for Front Page Sports. Presented by Holiday Station Stores.
You can go to Holiday and get cookies. 3 cookies for $1.99.
Hell
Whether
yeah.
it's the little 3-pack or the cookie cup. 3 for $1.99. Freshly baked at Holiday for a limited time. So get in there.
That's a steal of a deal.
Steal of a deal. Don't steal them.
No, but it's a great deal.
It's a deal. It's a great deal. Not worthy of theft.
No.
Peter King, longtime Sports Illustrated writer, retiring. Announced his retirement. He wrote for SI from 1989 through 2018. Super famous for the Monday Morning Quarterback. He wrote 5 books. Peter King, calling it quits.
Hawk, do you ever meet him or run into him anywhere?
I've shared oxygen with him, but I've never spoken to him.
Yeah. Everybody says he was a great dude.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Everybody says he is a great dude.
Yeah.
A lot of people yesterday on ESPN talked about how much he gave young journalists a chance.
People say that about Rosie.
They do?
Yeah.
Well, ladies
He gave a lot
say
to
that.
young journalists.
Yep, a lot of
Ladies.
females
Yep,
who were in need of a mentor were given a lot by
He
Mark
gives them
Rosen.
all he's got.
Yeah, a lot of Manny's lunches.
A lot of man.
Yeah, for advice. The Wolves host Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs tonight. Wemby is the massive favorite now to win Rookie of the Year for most of the first 3 months. Chet Holmgren was the favorite, but now it has flipped because Wemby is dominating. Despite the Spurs losing all the time, but he's putting up crazy stats. So the Spurs are doing their best Wolves impression over the last 30 years and are 11-47. But they got a freak. He's minus 750 now to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Massive favorite.
And now, yeah.
Wolves are 13-point favorites tonight on DraftKings, and the over-under is 225.5. Wolves are 40-17.
And I saw yesterday that Rudy is still questionable.
Rudy!
So we'll see how that goes, but they can beat the horrible Spurs without Rudy.
Are you talking about Rudy Huxtable?
Yeah.
Anybody?
So what, it was Rudy, Theo.
Pasta.
No, that sounds wrong. What the hell was the other kid's name? Denise?
D Nice.
Was it Denise?
Oh.
It was Rudy, Vanessa,
Vanessa.
Oh, yes, Vanessa.
Theodore, and Denise.
You got it.
Got it. Forgot about Vanessa, though. The NFL reportedly unlikely to change the fumble out of the end zone rule. According to ProFootballTalk.com, the committee discussed it. Sounds like they're not willing to change it, so unless something really drastic changes, the ball will still go to the defensive team and be a touchback.
Cool.
Yeah, fine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Hold on to the
It
ball.
only happens a couple times a year.
Hold on to the
Right.
damn ball.
Yeah. I think it happened, twice last year?
Yep.
Our guy, and then was it
I mean, maybe more than
was it
that.
CeeDee
Happened in,
Lamb?
like the NFC Championship game. Didn't
Yeah,
it?
something like that. Just, it's fine.
Super frustrating when you're the team that has it
Sure.
happen to them, but I mean, I don't know.
But hang on to the football, man.
The Cincinnati Bengals placed the franchise tag on wide receiver T. Higgins If they don't agree to a deal before July 15th, he'll play on a 1-year, $21.816 million deal.
Yeah.
Don't forget that .816. That's $816,000.
Yeah, he's very, very good. He was banged up a lot last year, but he's a hell of a football player. They have a very good offense on that team. They don't have a very good defense. So Cincinnati, Hawks' old squad's going to have to find some ways to add some defensive pieces.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, I used to play for the Bengals.
We used to like the Bengals.
I know, you're right. Shh.
Oh, yeah, Hawk used to play for the Bengals. He played what position?
I was the long snapping holder.
Yeah.
It's pretty important to have former players on a sports talk show.
Exactly.
Yeah,
For
Hawk
credibility.
Yeah,
That's right.
Hawk played for the Bengals.
I was the holder.
That's why we have Parrish, Lieber, and hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So we can have as many pro athletes as possible.
Yeah,
And
it's
Tommy.
weird.
Tommy Olsen.
My name is Hockey, and I played football.
Yeah, at a high level, though. Don't forget that.
I was the holder.
The Wild host Carolina tonight, 7 o'clock, right here on the Fan. The Wild and Blues both have 62 points. They are 4 points behind Nashville, and the Blues have a game in hand on the Wild. Nashville tonight hosting Ottawa. St. Louis is at Winnipeg tonight. Then later this week, the Wild play both Nashville and St. Louis. So big week for the Wild. Can't really lose all those games or you're in big trouble if you're 6 or 8 points back. So, I don't know. Got to kind of dominate this week.
And they've been dominating.
Starting tonight, they have been dominating. 7-1-1 in their last 9.
Way to go, Johnny Manziel.
Did you see that clip from Manziel?
Yeah.
With that you brought him up. Is that a brand new clip? The one him talking about how depressed he was?
Yeah.
With LeBron James?
Last weekend or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I just saw it yesterday. I didn't know when it came out, but Manziel was saying that LeBron James used to text him when they were both playing in Cleveland. Like, hey, come over. We're playing poker. We're like hanging out. And Johnny Manziel was so depressed he didn't want to leave his house and go hang out with LeBron James, who he claimed was his idol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to leave the house because he was so down.
He said in that documentary, the same people that did the, who's the guy that had the fake girlfriend?
Manti Te'o.
Yeah, the same people that did the Manti Te'o one, that it wouldn't have mattered where he went. He was just super depressed. And then he said in that Shannon Sharp interview that the last game he played, they played Duke, and he said that if they'd lost that game, he would have gone back to Texas A&M for a 3rd season. So it's man, he was polarizing, man. And then Hawk got
Cordero Patterson to chant his name.
Well, I didn't get him to do it. He decided he wanted to.
And then you got yelled at,
Yeah.
which is not your fault.
I didn't get technically yelled at. I was just dismissed.
Yeah, have you been back since?
I have not been asked back.
It was 10 years ago.
Yep, last draft party for Chris.
Yep, that's right. I remember it fondly, though.
Yep.
And you know what I remember fondly as well? All the times I didn't have to go there.
Oh, good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you failed up.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah. You did it the Homer Simpson way.
That's how you do it.
Do it half-ass, and they'll
That's how you
never
do it,
ask
Larry.
you to do it again.
Was it the Chris Cook year? What was the year where there was a big Vikings draft party? Not like at the not at the Metrodome or U.S. Bank Stadium, but there was a year where there was a draft party, and the Vikings traded out of the first round, and we were broadcasting live somewhere. The Fan was, and then there was never a pick.
It was the 2010 draft because it was the Jimmy Clausen draft. Let me look here.
Was that the Chris Cook year?
I'm 90% sure. Hold on, one of us.
And then, when the first round was over, when they realized the Vikings had traded out, everybody had sat there for 4 hours and well, now what do we do? You just go home.
The Vikings had the 30th pick, and they traded back with the Lions to move to pick 34, and that's where they took Chris Cook.
Yeah, great stuff, man. But you know what? You got to do it if you believe it. Can't care about what the kids in the hall want.
Did you guys ever get into that show, Kids in the Hall?
Yeah.
I think I did a little bit, sure.
Yeah, I liked some of it.
It was fine, yeah. That draft, they also took at pick 51.
2010, pick 51. Give us a hint. What's the position?
No.
Running back.
Michael Bennett?
Ontario Smith? No.
What's this guy's name?
He played in the Pac-10.
That didn't help me at all.
We've talked about him a lot on this show in the past 2 weeks.
On this show?
Oh, Deshaun Foster? No, it can't be Deshaun Foster.
Rosie's brought him up.
Toby Gerhardt.
You are correct, Daddy.
He plays exactly like Christian McCaffrey.
So think of that draft. Those were their first 2 picks. Then they took
Michael Shines.
What?
Yep.
Then in the 4th, they took Everson in the 4th round, 100th overall pick.
That was good.
Yeah, he was a home run.
Man, seems like longer ago than that.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
But that's 14 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
14 years is a long time. It just goes by in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, you are correct.
Chris Cook. Ugh.
Correct.
All right. Johnny Bones joins in a second. He is live in Florida.
Yes,
He's covering
he is.
the Minnesota Twins like a blanket. We're going to ask him all about this trade, this new outfielder, how to pronounce his name, even though we looked it up on Google. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show, the all-new Power Trip Morning Show at 6:18. Expecting a call from the one and only Johnny Bones, live from someplace in Florida. That's right. Getting stuff done down there is what he's doing. Covering like a blanket. Until the phone rings, do you guys want to do some What Really Matters?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
I can't believe this wasn't a giant hit.
This song kind of wailed. It sucked the first couple times you heard it, but
La-di-da.
I like this song.
You love Limp Bizkit.
I do. So do you.
Yeah. What Really Matters is brought to you by our friends at Branded Bills.
That's what really matters, right?
That is what really matters.
Johnny Bones is on the phone.
Did you know that when you go to brandedbills.com and use the promo code KFAN, you can get 20% off?
Hell yeah.
So if you want some cool hats like the one I'm wearing right now, not that you can see it because the stream isn't up until 8, but
Right.
if you've knocked me out of a poker tournament in the last 3 years, I've worn these black Branded Bills hats.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a cool hat just like this. 20% off. Promo code KFAN. Branded Bills.
I love it. Good idea.
All right, let me
Pull up Johnny Bones.
pull this son of a bitch up.
Where is he?
Hi, John Bonus.
Hi, Johnny Bones.
Hi, Bones.
Hi, kids.
How are you?
How are you, buddy boy?
Yeah, well, what's going on?
Doing great.
Yeah.
79 degrees here today, boys.
Oh, great.
We get some snow a little later, you know. It's cool, though.
I heard. It's a little passing snowstorm for you gentlemen. It
Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. It'd be fine.
Could be worse.
It'd be fine. So do you want to get this out of the way first and foremost? Is it Margot? Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Margot. Yep.
Good. See, I told you guys.
You want to get this out of the way? For the last 2 weeks since you've been gone, Sauce has been ripping the team for not spending money.
Lots and lots.
Yeah, he's been getting. I think he's been getting some of his talking points from the Gleason of the Geek podcast.
You are correct, sir.
Oh, theft.
Number 1 rated baseball podcast in America.
Hell yeah, man. Good for you, Boney.
Nice job, dude.
I love that podcast. I listen to it every day. When's your newest episode coming?
We've got a episode coming out this morning on Manny Margot. Yeah, it's real disappointing that the Twins did not go and spend the $30 million in payroll that Derek Falvey had given them to spend, and as a result of that, there's $30 million of talent that should probably be on this roster that isn't. That would be one Blake Snell or one Jordan Montgomery, who are the 2 pitchers that still remain available. And they could, have used a pitcher to replace Sonny Gray. On the other hand, 2 things can be true. The other is that this team is still loaded. It looks like it is loaded to bear. And if there's one thing that's sort of the story of camp this year is how different it is from last year's camp where everybody was hurt. This year, everybody's healthy. They've had full off seasons. They haven't had a big free agent drama where they, went from team to team to team. Trying to find a long-term deal. Everybody's coming in here kind of rested and ready to go, and you see a very different attitude from a lot of the players.
Bonus, how good is Brooks Lee, and what have you seen of him down there in Florida?
Brooks Lee has been great. I didn't see him yesterday because he's playing up in Tampa. We did see him versus the Gophers at shortstop. I mean, they're really excited about him, and they should be excited about him. I think he's pretty much the backup plan at every infield spot. No matter who gets hurt, they're going to find some way to get Brooks Lee up to the majors this year, and they expect him to be a regular for the next 5 to 6 years, or 5 years, probably as long as they can continue to afford him. They're very excited about Brooks Lee. He's a glove. He's got a good enough glove to play shortstop if Correa goes down, which is not usually the case for young players, and he can hit enough that I don't think you're going to see amazing power numbers out of him. I don't think you're going to see amazing speed numbers on him. What you're going to see is a good, solid, consistent player, kind of like Jorge Polanco, who the Twins lost this offseason when they traded him away to Seattle.
Our buddy Do-Young Park wrote a story about how the whole clubhouse is playing board games and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't click on it because I think it was behind a paywall. But is initials one of them? And if not, who do I have to kill?
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, boy. Yeah, we should drive one of them. No, I have not seen initials being played in the clubhouse. I've seen the one that is being played a lot is Catan, or Settlers of Catan. It's a very popular one, but also made by a Minnesota company, much like Power Trip Initials. Is a Minnesota company.
Wait, Settlers is a Minnesota?
No, you're right. I should probably try working on that.
Are we sure? Settlers is from Minnesota?
Yeah.
What?
Well, the founders, the reason so what happened was, Gleeman saw some guys were playing that in the clubhouse. It's one of the things. He tweeted about it, and that tweet gained steam in part because the owners of Catan said, we're huge Royce Lewis was playing it, and they said, we're huge Royce Lewis fans. Can we please send a box to the Twins clubhouse of all of our stuff? So they've been waiting for them to receive that.
That's pretty cool.
I had no idea.
I didn't know that either.
That's great.
Have you played it, Cora?
Yeah.
That's cool. Johnny Bones?
Yes, sir.
Meat Sauce is trying to poison us against the squad every day on the show. And so I'm wondering, do you share his theory, his idea, his vitriol against the team for this team being so bad at picking up players? And are we worse right now than we were at the end of last season? Go.
At the end of last season, maybe, but let me compare it to spring training last year at this time. Last year at this time, Buxton was hurt,
right?
And we didn't know if he was going to play at all, and if he was going to play, it was DH, right? Polanco was hurt. We didn't know if he was going to play. Julian was in the minors. Wallner was in the minors and slated to be in the minors. Royce Lewis was hurt and slated to be in the minors.
Right.
Kirilloff was slated and scheduled to be in the minors. Max Kepler was about to have the worst half year of his career. Joey Gallo was going to play himself out of a job, and Kevin Correa was also hurt and going to have one of the worst years of his career. That was where we were last year at this time.
Right.
So, yes, this team is a lot better than they were at the beginning of last year, and we'll have to see where they end up at the end of this year. The big difference is they don't have the Sonny Gray at the top of their lineup. That covered up their pitching covered up a lot of problems in the first half of that year. But Bailey Over looks like Bailey Over had not pitched 30 innings the year before. Now he's had 170. He looks like he could be a number 2 guy. Joe Ryan had a first half of the year that looks like he could be a number 2 guy. They've got a better bullpen, no question, than they had last year. They've really spent a lot of capital building that up. So, like I said, this is a really good team. If it's a worse team than last year, it's not much worse than how it ended. And it's a totally different team than it was at the beginning of last year.
All right. Are you willing to boycott the team? Because Sauce basically says you should not give this team your hard-earned money. And I pretty much am reading between the lines here, Sauce. But Sauce is basically saying he is not going to go to a Twins game this year unless somebody gives him free Champions Club tickets. Then he'll go.
I might be able to get Sauce to come hang out at the Great Deck with me.
I don't think so.
No.
Well, there aren't seats there.
Yeah, I have to sit.
He's not going to stand around and watch the game.
No.
It's fair. It's a fair problem. But no, I'm definitely not going to be boycotting. I'm really looking for it. I mean, also, I got to tell you, given the weather you guys are having, we're going to have an April that's going to feel like June.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point,
and
Boney.
in June, it's going to feel like July.
Yep.
I like how he said the weather you guys are having, like he's a Floridian.
Right, yeah, like you live there now.
Maybe you bought a house. Did you buy a house?
No hounds.
Oh, man, you should.
No,
Yeah, you should.
I'm actually not. I'm not a huge fan of Florida. But I do like it in February.
Have you seen any snakes or gators?
Yeah.
Chrissy has seen gators. I have not seen the gators.
Oh, man.
She's been down to the University
I was
of
at the
Florida.
ballpark when she saw the gators.
When do you come back?
I will be back on your show next Tuesday morning if you'll still have me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We're going to get more information. We're going to need you to keep turning this frown upside down on this man over here because he's against your squad.
He hates your squad.
I'm not. Hold on a second.
You hate it, especially Dustin and Mitch.
Hang on. I don't know.
That's not what you said off the air. You're like, those two guys can burn in hell.
You just know one of them's listening. I love Mitch and I love Dustin. My
not what you told me.
Angst isn't towards them. My angst is towards the owners that don't spend any money.
My angst.
I just like saying that. I'm changing it up. Normally I don't say angst, right, Hogs?
That's right, Johnny Bones.
I can't call him Chris. I got to call him Hogs.
That's a good word.
The brand new Power Trip Morning Show.
That's what I'm pissed about.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be part of the brand new Power Trip Morning Show.
I love you,
it's a brand new
boys.
season
Chickens.
sauce.
Get back here.
We're going to have fun at Target Field this year, buddy.
Yeah, of course I'll go, but I'm pissed about it right now.
I think you need to work. I think you need to work through those 5 stages of grief.
Well,
Come out on the other end.
mute gleaming off the podcast.
You need to go work on your tan, buddy. I want you to come back here
Yes, I
like
do.
a bronze god.
Yeah, come back here and show us your slabs.
Yeah, nah, that's what I need from you.
I've got slabs everywhere.
Tell those guys, tell Royce Lewis to start playing initials so we can come on this goddamn show and play
Yeah,
once,
do
too.
that.
Or some other board
Good
game.
idea. Yeah, I'll have to work on that Power Trip Emissions thing for sure.
right. See you next Tuesday, Johnny Bones.
See you, kids.
All right,
Bye-bye.
that's John Bonus from Gleeman and the Geek and TwinsDaily.com. More of what really matters and more of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
St. Paul, The Fan.
.634, Johnny Bones in the previous segment tells us the Twins are going to be okay.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Sauce doesn't buy it.
No, I think they'll be a good team. I just wish they tried to be a great team.
Now that was deep.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
You are?
Oh,
Let's do more of what really matters because I have more
what really
sports
matters.
stories to get to, and Chris has more facts to tell you.
I really
So
do.
you can learn something.
I got good stuff for you.
The Gopher men's basketball team is at number 13, Illinois, tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Let's go.
Man, would this help?
That would be huge, yeah.
They probably need a big run in the Big Ten tournament. We all get that. But if you win your last 4,
Yeah.
and one of them is against the 13th ranked team in the country, that helps. It's not 0. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, no.
It's not
It ain't
0.
over.
They need a minor miracle. What really matters is this.
99% of the pumpkins sold in the United States end up as jack-o'-lanterns. 99%.
Is that right?
That's right.
That means only 1% of them are made into pie,
Don't doubt me, Burkus.
right?
Yeah.
Because what's the other usage you have?
Pasta.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they're saying just in terms of actual whole pumpkins that are purchased, right? Because if you're going to
Right.
make pumpkin pie,
Yeah.
aren't you just buying the stuff that's in cans?
Yeah,
Exactly
but
right.
But I think there are people that make pumpkin pie
Oh, I'm
by
sure you're right.
themselves.
Yeah,
from
I'm sure- and that's the
scratch.
1%.
That's the
a
1%.
freshie.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Man, I think we figured it out.
I think we are good at this.
See?
Yeah, pumpkins gross me out.
Really?
Yeah, the seeds and stuff. I that
don't
always
carve
gross
them?
me- Absolutely not.
Yeah, they do.
You won't
look,
even carve one?
Nah, that grosses me out.
does look like your
Cutting open their brains.
a body. Yeah, right, yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm into, but
What?
Can tell.
You two think pumpkin insides are yucky?
yeah,
Sorry, I don't know why that's shocking.
a lot of people do.
Yeah, I think they
Yes,
it
they're
feels gross.
children.
Sure.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Bravery.
That's the only brave thing But hey, when it comes to you two and doing things
band?
better than you two or things that you two don't do, I have to bring it up.
I
You
can't
know
be
who
sure,
thinks
Bono.
they see wizards and babadooks in their room? Children.
Or idiots.
Oh,
I'm just saying. You guys think that's yucky?
I'm sorry
Yeah.
that I don't like the feel of it on my hands.
That is correct. It's gross.
Wait, what?
You heard what I said?
It's gross.
Yeah.
All right.
I got whacking to do. Don't get that stuff in my hands.
Hey, that's the old you.
You're right.
Did you guys see anybody go to SI.com this morning?
That's still a website?
Yeah, the headline. The story written by Connor Orr 13 hours ago. The main story on SI.com. The headline says, trading Justin Jefferson could be the 2024 Vikings defining hour. Then the subheadline says, it's never a bad option to hold on to a generational talent. But in moving on from its star receiver, Minnesota has a chance to pivot toward a long-term solution instead.
So
it's, according to Connor Orr, I'm not going to click on it, but essentially based on that headline, it's if you want to win long-term, you trade him now.
I mean, it worked for the Chiefs, but the Chiefs have a superstar, maybe the best quarterback of all time.
Right, that's not...
Like if Dallas traded CeeDee Lamb, they would be in big trouble.
Well, we traded Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get him back.
I mean, I think we talked, it's weird because Corey and I talked a little bit of sports off the air yesterday.
What?
We did?
Yeah, about I think we were sitting in here off the air. We were out in the hallway. One of the two.
Go on, because I don't remember that at all.
It was about the Jets. And people think the one spot people think is reasonable for the Vikings to trade with is the Jets. The Jets have the 10th overall pick, right? Because the Jets are one of those teams that needs to go all in because they may have a 1 or 2 year window with their quarterback, right? And I said, what if you traded the 10th overall pick and then their first round pick next year? And you said no, because their first overall pick next year will probably be in the high 20s.
Yeah, but for what?
For Jefferson.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
I think
10's not high enough.
No,
you're not going to get a quarter. And anybody you can get at 10, you can probably get at 11.
Right,
and that's where you are.
Yeah,
anyway.
but if you have 10 and 11, you can go all the way up to wherever you want. But I also think, I don't think if you went to the Patriots and you got 3, you would need more than just 3. That's how good of a talent he is.
And they need a quarterback, so they're not going to give up 3.
Why, for a guy who's going to throw the ball to him?
Right. That's going to be our problem here. If Kirk leaves and we don't get anybody, then it's who the hell throws it to Jefferson. What really matters, though, is this.
In Japan, the James Bond film Dr. No was translated to "We Don't Want a Doctor."
Really?
Yeah, Dr. No. We don't want a doctor.
How does that happen? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not like somebody translated that.
Right.
And they did a bad job. How does that get all the way to the theaters where we're going to go with we don't need a doctor or we don't want a doctor? Well, that's not the name of the movie.
Right.
I wonder how that works.
Maybe that is what the movie's about. I can't be sure. I mean, I'm not really deep.
I haven't seen the movie.
I think I've only seen 2 Bond films.
Which ones?
I never saw any of the Pierce Brosnan ones.
That Horse Sylvester? When did that one come out?
That was in 1922.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
I didn't know it was called that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dr. No was the first one.
Was it really?
Yep.
There you
then
go.
From Russia
I'm
with
sorry,
Love.
you mean We Don't Want No Doctor?
Yeah, We Don't Want No Doctor. Goldfinger was the third one. Thunderball, You Only Live Twice.
Yeah, I've seen none of these.
Yeah.
I've seen Casino Royale.
I saw Ocean's 11.
Yeah. I think Bond makes a cameo in that. So I've seen that one too.
Gold Bond does. They were
You
all
didn't
sweaty.
see any of the Pierce Brosnan ones?
Nope. I played the hell out of GoldenEye on 64. It's one of the greatest video games of all time, even though it doesn't hold up. But never saw the actual movie.
It's terrible now, right?
The game?
Yeah.
Unplayable.
Really?
Unplayable. Yep.
Was it one of those bits where it was on Switch?
Yeah, on Nintendo 64 online, on Nintendo Switch online.
Yeah.
It is a tough play.
Really?
Yep. Doesn't hold up at all. But it changed the game.
Yeah, it did.
We couldn't believe it.
How many of the Bond films have you seen, Hawk?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't.
Oh, that's okay. That's a good answer.
Thank you. You want to hear another what really matters?
Yeah, Daddy.
What really matters is this.
The largest living thing on Earth is a mushroom underground in Oregon that's 3.5 miles across.
Say that again?
Largest living thing on Earth is a mushroom in Oregon that's underground.
Damn.
That is 3.5 miles across.
All right, so number 1, underground mushroom.
Yeah.
Number 2, blue whale.
Yeah.
Number 3, sauce in grade school.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
See?
Yeah.
I said grade school, though. Not now. Now you look great.
You're great now.
No, I look
the
like
head's
hell
still
now.
enormous.
Oh, wow.
Well, that didn't lose weight, but the rest of you looks fantastic.
Well,
I wonder if the people that wrote this book I'm reading know about your head.
I doubt it. I thought when you did this, I thought you were setting it up and you were going to go, the largest living thing is meat sauce's T words. That's what I thought you were going to say.
I try not to make fun of those.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
My
you
T
get
words
real
don't need
touchy about those.
About what?
Your T words.
Yeah. Thank you for not making fun of my T words.
Sauce, you know how you've, over the last couple of weeks, been taking dramatic sips of your coffee when you either make a good point or land a joke?
Yeah.
Do that.
I think this is the time we should finally tell him, Chris.
What's that?
For the last 3 weeks, we've been dosing your coffee with estrogen.
Was that why I have such big jugs now?
That is correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
So as you think you're landing jokes, we are filling out your top.
That's right. Yeah, I'm like a farmer. I want those things to be as big as possible.
Yeah. And then what are you going to do with them?
I'm on breastfeed.
You're going to
Joke
breastfeed?
away, Jane Mansfield. Let's hear those one-liners. Keep them coming.
Yeah. Are they real? Are they built for speed?
He's going to breastfeed after he gets my jugs to the size he wants?
This is the most perverted Hansel and Gretel situation of all time. But yes, we are trying to plump you up so we can play with you.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
We want you to be like, what was her name? Was it Terry Hatcher?
Dottie Rambler.
The gal from
Dottie
Seinfeld.
Rambler.
They're real and they're spectacular.
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't watch that horrible show.
Okay, that's just incorrect.
That's right. It's okay. I can have that opinion.
Yeah, but you've never seen it, so you can't.
I've seen plenty of it. It's not good.
You can
and
be
that's
cool
my,
over
but
there.
that, but
is
you know
incorrect.
what?
You can be
But
cool.
that's my opinion.
Yeah, but it's a dumb opinion, and I don't want it on the air because then it makes us sound stupid as a show.
You guys aren't stupid.
No, this show is stupid. But then if you're like Seinfeld's dumb,
Right.
then that hurts our reputation.
Yeah, we've got a reputation to uphold.
You guys just said you don't dig in pumpkins because they're yucky.
I didn't use the word yucky. You did.
Yes, you did.
No, you said, "Do you think it's yucky?" And I said, "Yes."
I thought I gave a great
you
explanation
agreed.
for why
I
I
didn't
can't
use the
do it.
word though.
I'm
You
fine
did.
with you not doing it, Hawk.
I thought I gave
It's
a great
Captain,
explanation.
It's the Wicked Witch of the West over there.
Yeah. You guys want to know another what really matters?
What really matters is this.
You know how there's a statue on the grill of a Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
You know what its name is?
Brian?
Good guess.
I don't know. Is it Brian? Was I right?
You're very close.
God, that would be great if you were right. How in the sweet hell did you know that?
I don't know. I've seen a few Rolls Royces in my day.
Oh.
I've never driven in one, but I've seen one.
The Spirit of Ecstasy. That's the name of the little statue on the grill of a Rolls Royce. The Spirit of Ecstasy.
Yeah.
What do you think of that there, Saucer?
That's kind of cool, man.
Thank you.
If you were a child of the 80s, one of the biggest fears in the world was getting that thing stolen off of your car.
Yeah.
Right? Remember, it was people stealing hubcaps and stealing, how am I blanking on them? What are those things called again in the front of your car? What are they? You just used the word, I think. What are they called? The things on the front of cars?
The little statue on the grill of...
yeah, but like, not, like, what's the thing? Like a hood ornament.
Yeah, ornament. Yeah.
Stealing hubcaps and stealing hood ornaments. Is this a good place to park? They're probably going to steal it right. Like, they're going to pop it right off my caddy.
Yeah.
Well,
that was the worst crime that existed on Earth in 1988.
It's still top 5.
Yeah, didn't Mrs. Doubtfire do that? Didn't she break it off of Pierce Brosnan's car?
That's right, yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire, if she was a lady, would Hawk. Hawk?
She does have her own TV show, and he does like famous people.
Yeah, and she got big old jugs on her.
And she has real hairy legs.
That's true. I like them natural.
I guess I think we answered our own question. Chris will say yes if he can just completely dose her with estrogen for the next 6 months.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but Mrs. Doubtfire already has a giant rack on her.
Yeah,
so
but they're
he's
fake.
in.
He wants the real thing.
No, I don't think he cares.
I don't want him to catch on fire.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Timberwolves host the Spurs tonight at 7 o'clock. Marnie Gellner will be here in 15 minutes unless she heard this show the last hour and turns around.
I don't blame her.
The Wolves are 40-17. Spurs 11-47. That's terrible. But again, Victor Wembanyama, the heavy favorite now to win Rookie of the Year. This is still part of that 7-game homestand for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7 straight games at home, right? They lost to the Drunken Scotties on Friday, beat the Brooklyn Nets on Saturday. Now we have Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs tonight, and then the Grizzle without Ja Morant tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll roll both these teams.
And tomorrow?
They'll win tomorrow.
And tomorrow?
You're going.
I'm going.
What?
Alert the press.
Bailey has not been to a Wolves game in about a decade, and the little kiddo has never been to a Timberwolves
How long
game.
will you stay?
You know it's not up to me. It's like the Vikings-Colts game when it was 33 rip. They wanted to leave, so we left, and we missed the greatest comeback in the history of the NFL. But the last 2 sporting events I've taken my girls to, Vikings-Colts, 33 rip when we left, so they saw 0 points. Then I took them to the Wild game in, early January, I think, and I think we lost 3-0?
God, you're bad luck.
3-0? So the last 2 games they've gone to, they've seen the home team put up a total of 0 points combined. I don't think the Wolves are going to get shut out tomorrow. They might lose to the Grizzle, right? Even though they're going to be heavy favorites. They might lose, but they're not going to get shut out. I think they probably score at least 30 to 40 points. Absolute minimum. 40.
I'll take the over.
Yeah, I'll take the over as well. And I'll take the over-under on how many pretzels Harper has at about 4. What really matters, though, is this.
Every time a box of Wheaties with Tiger Woods on the front was sold, he got a dime.
Get out of here.
Well,
the farmer who grew the wheat inside the box got a nickel.
Tiger Woods had a royalty deal like Mr. Wonderful on Shark Tank. He got a dime per box?
I don't know what you said, but yes.
Yes.
That's a ton of money.
Yeah, good for him.
Man.
Yeah.
Do most athletes get a royalty on Wheaties box sales, or was that an exclusive deal for Tiger?
I don't know.
Because my guess is they don't, right? They just love the honor of being on a Wheaties box. Or maybe they get like, hey, we're going to give you $10,000, but that's what you get, and that's it.
Right. Here you go.
My guess is a royalty deal is not a standard thing. Unless the cereal company just says, we're always going to just budget between 2 and 10 cents, depending on the caliber of athlete. Maybe it's one of those things that maybe they range it out based on who you are. I don't know.
Yeah. Wheaties are terrible. It's not good cereal.
Well, it's the breakfast of champions, so why would you like it? God, that felt good. That was mean. I know. I hadn't been.
That was a good one, though.
I hadn't been really mean all day.
But that's a good line.
I've flirted with being mean, but that was just straight.
Yeah, you winked at it.
You're not a champion.
Yeah, you winked at mean. Wow. There's a lot of them for sale on eBay.
The Tiger Woods ones?
Yeah, there's a lot of them, too.
Wonder if he still gets a dime if I buy it off eBay. Want to make sure he gets his money.
Hey, you mentioned earlier, Chris, that if you blink, a lot of times you'll miss stuff on Twitter, right? If you don't dive in, sometimes you miss fights, arguments, stories, viral videos.
That's right.
I saw one tweet over the weekend, I think, and I was preoccupied with losing at poker, so I didn't dive into it. Somebody tweeted at me and said that Dale Earnhardt Jr. was trying to buy a Home Alone Lego set and was getting outbid, so he didn't want to get into a bidding war. And the guy was like, you should sell your Lego set to Dale Earnhardt Jr. And I thought about it for 3 seconds, and then I went right back to losing at poker and never investigated.
Yeah, you should have.
So did Dale Jr. get his Lego set? And is exactly, in fact, what he was searching for, the Home Alone Lego set?
I doubt it because you can buy it on Target.
It looks like it's pretty easy to get. Yeah, so I would doubt.
But then I wonder what this guy was referencing. Like I said, I didn't dive into it.
I could buy 9 or 10 of them right now.
Yeah, it's Amazon.com.
And there's a guy who'll give me 8 of them just to get him out of his closet.
Well, Sauce talked me into it. You talked me into a bad investment.
You talked me into it.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. No, don't blame all your faults on me.
We should buy these things and then wait 10 years and try to sell them. I go, that's fine.
No, I never said that.
Let's do it for a science experiment.
When have I ever had foresight?
So I spent $299 on a Home Alone Lego set that's collecting dust in my closet.
Yeah, when have I ever thought of an investment deal?
Never.
Man,
right.
He's got you there.
So, checkmate, buddy boy.
Yeah, so some checks, mate.
Yeah. Hold on.
That's why I get to verbally abuse you, is I gave you one stock that's made you a ton of money.
You are correct.
So you have to put up with my hatred.
Yeah, I had a coworker gave me a stock tip once.
And?
I lost my ass.
Is that a true story?
That's a true story.
Oh,
Do you not remember that story?
Which one?
Alan Cable, remember when I first started doing mornings with them? And
See the guy that got nude?
That was the naked guy.
Yeah, the naked guy, yeah. Good dude.
Do you remember the company that he gave you the tip on? Was it Enron or something?
It was something big. It was like Ford or something like that. It was something big.
And it just went the wrong way.
I lost it. So I sold it.
Dale Earnhardt was looking for the Titanic Lego
Well,
set.
that doesn't
That
help
ain't
me.
right then. That ain't right.
See, that's why I just read one tweet and assumed that I had it on lockdown.
I love
Dang it.
Barnes & Noble, so I was there for a long time yesterday,
Yeah.
And, man, they have, I can't believe the amount of Lego sets. I just can't
A
believe
lot of them.
It's unreal, man.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
A lot
Don't
of
get me
board
wrong.
games, too.
I think it's great. But, man, back
Which
in the
one?
day,
Which one were you at?
the one in Minnetonka by Richdale.
That one's still there.
Well, yeah.
I did not know that.
Well, what's wrong with it?
I thought all stores went away.
All of them.
No.
Like the one at the Mall of America, that one's still there.
Yeah, there's lots of them, buddy.
I like bookstores.
Sounds like it.
Why?
Okay. You're mad at me.
You go inside there and get some coffee and leave?
No, because that's where I used to buy my draft magazines.
Yeah, see, they have those still.
Yeah.
I bought a lot of magazines last night.
Yeah, Hawk loves magazines.
Who
I love
doesn't?
Yeah, which is fine. Any nudies?
They don't sell those at Barnes & Noble no more.
Oh.
Oh, it's Tuesday. It's Nudie Magazine Day.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Let's go on down to Schindler's and get some jerk material. Are you okay, Santa?
Imagine walking into Schindler's. Hey, good to see you. Having a good day? Yeah. Could you point me in the direction of the jerk material?
Wait a minute. In your scenario, I don't already know.
Yeah, but you pretend.
Why
that
would
you
I
don't
do
know.
that?
Because you don't want him to know how big of a perv you are.
And in this scenario, before he goes to find the quote jerk material,
Yeah.
they exchange pleasantries.
Yeah. Hey,
They do
good to see
Minnesota
you.
small talk. Hey, how's the weather? Great. Good to see you, Bruce. Where's the jerk mags? But they know each other so well that Chris isn't familiar with the landscape of the
For the
bookstore.
last
Yeah.
time, it's
Yeah.
behind the swinging door.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, he pretends he walks in with a mustache and a pair of glasses on. They're like, "Who's that?"
And Chris has a cup of coffee, and he's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll be back in 20. And the guy goes, no. Actually, you're going to have to wait for Mr. Rosen. He
Yeah.
needs his space.
Yeah,
shuts it
he's
down.
in the jerk room right
Yeah,
now.
we shut her down.
Man.
Is Schindler's is gone, right?
Oh, yeah. It's been for a while. It's too bad. Had a lot of fun with that place. They had everything you wanted.
Yeah, they did.
That's where I bought
Magazines.
my Charles Barkley rookie card.
Yeah,
and I
basketball,
still have
baseball
it.
cards, all that stuff.
Really? What's
So
that?
I don't know, but I bet I bought that card when I was 8 or 9 years old, and I still have it.
No kidding.
Really?
So you
Yep.
bought it like as a standalone card?
Yep. Because at the time, I think it was
Whoa.
worth $30 or something. Now it's worth hundreds.
The Fleer one?
Yeah.
It's worth more than hundreds.
Go on.
I mean, as we always talk about, on eBay, they put it as, there's one right now, mint PSA 10,
I doubt mine's mint, but
18 grand.
No,
for
really?
a Charles Barkley rookie
The
card.
Fleer one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 11 grand,
Hang on a second here.
That's pretty cool.
$800.
Yeah, see, that's. I thought it was more in that range.
That's still pretty good.
1,200, 500. This
Oh
one
yeah, I'm looking
says
at the same one. This one's a 500. Yeah.
jerkmag.com. Oh, hey, Zach.
Yeah, that's the exact one that I have. Most of these are in the hundreds, though. There's a couple mint ones like you're saying that are 10 grand plus, but there's no way it's worth that
Man, it's
much.
pretty neat if it was.
Speaking of,
Don't go there. Please.
I won't.
Freshen it
I
up.
got a Patrick Ewing card from that same year too.
I got a Rick Myra rookie card that's autographed.
That can't be. I almost swore. That can't be worth S.
Hi, Zachary.
Morning.
I pulled it right
Morning.
out of a pack and I thought, man,
This is
rich.
it.
Yeah, this is going to be it.
Like Charlie Bucket peeling back that
Yeah, man.
Wonka bar to see that gold.
That's exactly right. I thought I got
Rick
it now.
Meyer autographed.
Rick Myra, by the way. Don't forget.
Mirer, right?
Notre Dame quarterback.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Same
Myra.
draft as Drew Bledsoe.
Where do you go? Seattle?
Yeah.
That is correct. Yeah, look at you.
He was terrible.
I don't know that he was terrible.
He wasn't great.
He's in your dad's Hall of Fame.
What? Who else is in my dad's Hall of Fame?
Sherman.
And what's the Hall of Fame for?
Knuckle Dragon.
From Peabody and Sherman.
That's right.
Oh. Well, I'm glad my dad is a Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Your dad makes terrible financial decisions. Why would he build his own Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
I mean, to please hockey?
Pleased him way more with way less money.
The freak is leaving.
Oh, no, he just got here.
No, you're leaving? Now the Home Alone set is even cheaper online.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too.
Caddyshack Allen Cable 2.0.
$199. The poor
I lost $100 on this investment already. What a joke. Maybe I'll just put it together at that point then.
$249 right here. What did Alan do to you?
Told me to buy that Home Alone Lego set.
Yeah.
That was you.
Hey, Zachary, you know how like if you got the first iPhone but never unwrapped it or whatever?
Yeah.
Never opened it. It's worth tons of money now, right? To have an original iPhone unopened, right? Even though the Vision Pro is, what, $3,500, $4,500? Shouldn't somebody do that? Just buy it and then never open it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because there's going to be some collector or some like nerdy YouTuber who wants to, let's unbox the original. That's a big thing, is these unboxing videos. And then they'll tell you, like, yeah, I found this one on eBay for like, I got it for like $3,300. Like, damn, what was I doing, man?
Yeah. Somebody should just buy one of those and hold on to it.
Should.
That's what I'm doing with my Home Alone Lego set.
Yeah, put your unwrapped Vision Pro next to your... Is it unwrapped? I would imagine, right? You haven't touched it?
I have not touched it.
You want to start taking bids?
Well, if Dale Earnhardt Jr. didn't get that Titanic one and he wants a Home Alone set, the DMs are open.
Do you know anyone with a Vision Pro?
I don't.
Core?
I don't yet either.
Hogs?
I'm an amateur vision guy.
Marnie Gellner joins in a second. In the box in the 8 o'clock hour. Rosie at 7:30. Lots to get to, including the news after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.